So today's March 1st, so that means dining month has started. So I did all the calculations, every single restaurant, looked at every single menu, priced everything out, and then decided what I wanted to try. So here's part one. So the first thing that I have on the agenda is Amatera Winery, and they have a lot of choices actually to choose for your 3 courses. So the first course I would definitely go personally with a burrata. And for my main course, what really caught my eye was the red wine braised short rib, bourguignon. And then for dessert, of course, is this Bastille-style cheesecake with candied squash, amaranth, pomegranate, and chantilly. Sounded really good. Next up, to no surprise, is Canard. And Canard is such an easy choice because we've been there before, not for dinner, surprisingly, but we've been there for happy hour and dessert. So this is such a great opportunity to try it. So first of all, I would get the steak tartare with the pimento cheese and saltine crackers because I'm a steak girl. And then of course the steak frites, I would definitely choose for dinner. Yes, steak on steak, I would. And then last but not least, I would do the sundae with the pineapple and the miso caramel and the white chocolate. And then Chebo, we actually have reservations for this week, and I found it really, really interesting because it does not have a dessert, which is really exciting for me. So first of all, it starts with a Italian street food like arancini, and then you go into this delicious like meaty egg pasta dish. Then you finish off with this hanger steak with the vegetables and the potatoes, and it's in this Tuscan herbs. So it just sounded divine, and I had to try it. And last but not least for part one is Campana. And I've had this on my list for a really long time, so it's time that I try it. And I love all of their choices. Like for appetizers, there's meatballs, there's fritters, there's soup, there's salads. So you have a lot of choices, especially with the pasta too. There's even mussels. I'm kind of looking at the fusilli alla vodka or the bucatini, but I might change my mind when I get there. And of course, there's the cannoli. And so no questions asked, I would get a cannoli. So I'm gonna have more choices on part 2, so stay tuned. So here is part 2 of what I want to try for Portland Dining Month. First, we're gonna start off with Cafe Nell, and we just went there for brunch, and it was really, really good. Everything was really fresh and tasty, not your typical brunch menu, which I really, really enjoyed. So here we're gonna start out with the $35 prefix, which would be my choice. So that would be a beet salad. It has arugula and an oregano champagne vinaigrette, which sounded really, really good. And then your second choice for your main would be either pan-fried sole or what I was looking at, which is this right here, which is the beef bourguignon over pappardelle. So no brainer for me. Also dessert, tiramisu. So I thought that was a great choice. Here's another restaurant that was on my list, and it's Mamma Mia Trattoria. And it had the perfect $35 prefix menu for me because you start out with this strawberry spinach salad right here. Your main is this beautiful chicken parm with prosciutto, and it's on a bed of pesto linguine that's right there. And then you end with this really interesting dessert. It is a thyme gelato on a bed of this strawberry puree with balsamic reduction on top, and then some amaretti cookies. So that sounded really good. So this one I wanted to highlight exactly what you're getting because this is one of the best $35 deals that I saw, and that's Deschutes. And I've had their food and it's really good. So you start out with a radicchio arugula salad, then this 6-ounce strip with roasted poblano cream sauce, chorizo verde hash, roasted peppers and queso fresco and onions. Yes. And then a cinnamon tart with vanilla cream, mango gelée, whipped cream, and roasted pineapple compote. Are you kidding me? For $35? Done. Last but not least for part 2 is Normandy. And we've been here once. We only had 2 things, but it was definitely memorable, so we wanted to try it again. So you start off with this seared chili coffee spiced albacore, and it has like green goddess dressing, olive tapenade, parsley, and garlic chips, which sounded so good. And then secondly, you get this pork that has pastrami spices on it with fingerlings and an herb salad. And then you finish that off with a mango ice cream with this coconut caramel and some homemade tahini. So all of that sounds really good. A lot of people added last minute to dining month, so I might have to make a couple more parts to this, so stay tuned. So here's part 3 for my dining months picks. Hopefully this is the last video. We just did 2 so far. I'll have those videos later, but here's my short list. So first up is one of my favorite places. I can't not mention it, and that's the Turning Peel. And you start off with this arugula salad, and then you go with either this fennel sausage pizza or my favorite, the truffle mushroom. That with some chili flakes on it is to die for. And then you finish off with an affogato. Excellent. And Candy is so sweet and nice and passionate, and the staff there is 10 out of 10. We actually went to Jake's Grill tonight and we did their prefix. This is my picture of the salmon. I thought I would love the steak. My husband ended up really liking the steak and I really loved the salmon. So that was really interesting. This was so good with the garlic mash and the broccolini. Excellent. They did not have the Calabrian calamari, which we saw on the menu item, and it wasn't on the menu. So we were kind of confused, but we got the clam chowder and the wedge salad, which was excellent. And their 2 desserts, the butterscotch pot de creme with some shortbread cookies and this like fudgy cake with like raspberry sauce on it. It was excellent. The only weird thing was the calamari, but this was... I'm hoping to go here on the weekend, and that's Javelina's. It's indigenous food, which is so exciting to me. And this $35 prefix is what I want to get. It's the cornbread with cedar smoked salt maple butter. I love maple. It's my thing. And then this tostada, and they have maple braised duck legs. See, maple, I love. Butternut squash, mushrooms, heavenly. And then this chocolate cake with chili maple buttercream. This is just calling my name. I want to go here. I'm really excited. Up next is, of course, Papa Hayden's, and I come here for happy hour all the time. I love coming here, especially for jazz night. So I liked this menu up here, which is the Selwood location. It's the spring salad, the asparagus fettuccine with the crispy prosciutto, and then any of their desserts. And I know everyone loves their boccone dolce, so you can get whatever you want, which I think is a really good deal for the $35 prefix. Up next is Salty's on the Columbia, and you start off with this bay shrimp avocado toast salad here, or you can get the steelhead cakes, and instead of a crab cake, it's steelhead salmon, which is really cool. And then you can go with either a hanger steak or this herbaceous cream sauce with prawns and gnocchi, which sounds right up my alley. And then you finish with either a German chocolate cake or a butterscotch pot de creme. So sounds really great to me. Last but not least, we have Jeju. And I remember eating that bao burger at Cho Wines, and it was so delicious. And this Brutus salad. I haven't had this dessert, but I know it's going to be good because I've been to Hanok. Speaking of Hanok, they also have a $55 preset. So if you want some good Korean food, or just good food, do one of these. That wraps it up for my top picks because I can't memorize any more menus, and that's too many places for me to even try. Oh, also, Amatera Winery from my first video, you do not pay the club fee if you reserve under Portland Dining Month. So just a little tip from me to you. And stay tuned for all the videos and reviews of what I try for Dining Month.